Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. So today I'm here to do a pick a card reading to find out, is the relationship that you are currently in is a karmic relationship, okay? So you can pick three numbers out of these three numbers, 1, 2 or 3 that you see in the screen, and see which is the number that attracts to you. You can use a number generator, go to Google, type number generator and see which is the number that automatically comes to you, and that could be your pile. This is an advice for people who struggle to pick which is the pile that is meant for them, okay? Otherwise, if you're okay, if you trust your intuition, you don't have any issues trusting your gut feeling or picking a pile between 1, 2 and 3, then you can just blindly trust your intuition and pick the pile that you feel most connected to, okay? Or you could also listen to all the three piles and take some messages from each of the piles. Maybe there are certain messages that are meant for you in each of the three piles, okay? So this is a group reading and there could be parts of the reading that do not 100% match with or align with your situation, and there could be some parts which is like spot on your situation. So pick what resonates and just leave the rest, okay? So without any further ado, let's begin with pile number 1. So pile number 1, whoever chose this pile, let's find out whether the relationship that you are in is a karmic one. What's going on in your relationship? What is the advice from spirit, from your guardian angels, and what is it that you need to know about your situation in your relationship, okay? So let's find out for pile number 1, is this a karmic relationship? What's going on? What's happening for my pile number 1 people? What's happening in your love life? What's happening in your relationship? What's the issue? The issue is the Tower, okay? I see that pile number 1, whoever have chosen this card, uh, it's like a feeling. I feel that you are feeling very unstable about your relationship situation, okay? You feel that years of putting in devotion and loyalty and trust in your relationship is crumbling down in a very unexpected way, okay? Pile number 1, the Tower card is about feeling like you're hit by a lightning. It's like a bolt from the blue where a striking change happens in your life when you least expect it, okay? This is like a very shocking thing in your relationship that has hit you very hard, okay? For example, if I'm just giving an example here for pile number 1, if you are in a relationship for probably 10-15 years, or maybe lesser than that, 7, anything more than 5, or 5 to 10 years or more than that, if you have invested a lot of time, your energy, your trust, your everything in this relationship, and suddenly there is a third party interference in your life and you get to know about it, and it just shook you, okay? This is the kind of feeling I'm talking about. Or in some other cases, I see that the relationship itself was built on false foundations, okay? By building on false foundations, I mean that probably there were always red flags in the relationship which you ignored. Probably you have been dating this person, or you are in this married relationship with your partner, and you have always ignored the red flags. Like, certain red flags could be like egoistic nature, or trying to be very bossy around you, or trying to put obstacles in your growth, certain things like this, okay? There could be different red flags that you could have noticed, and you always hid them under the carpet, okay? You let them, you just ignored them. And as days passed by, as months passed by, as years passed by in your relationship, you chose to build on the relationship based on that false foundation, okay? The foundation was not strong enough. It was not based on being truthful. You were not being truthful to yourself that you are not okay with certain things. You kept on and on and on, digesting red flags, digesting difficult things that came across you from your partner, and you thought that you are okay ignoring them. But as time grew on, it resulted in a huge pile of red flags, okay? And one fine day, it just gave up, okay? This entire tower that you built of red flags, the entire tower of, uh, negativity and toxicity that you have hidden, it just grew so big that you couldn't really not see it, okay? It became unnoticeable, okay? You can't ignore it, became so huge. And then it just crumbled down on its own, and now you have to clear the mess. So that's the situation that I see for you, pile number one, okay? You could have been feeling stable with this false feeling of being secured. It's a false thing, okay? Um, it's not authentic. What I mean by saying it's a false foundation, I need to say that it is not built on authentic feelings, on authentic grounds. And that is why it had to crumble. When you build a tower with cheap grade materials, when you build a tower with fake materials, it has to crumble down. It will never stand the test of time. And that is what is happening in this relationship. Pile number one. If this resonates with you, if this situation is resonating with you, then listen ahead, or else you can choose a different pile, okay? And if it's resonating, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button so that you never miss any uploads from me, because I upload every single day, okay? So let's find out more. Let's find out more, pile number one. Let's dive deep into this reading. What do you need to know about this relationship? What do you need to know about this relationship? Pile number one. There is a third party entrance, okay? Pile number one. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is a perfect combination to tell you that there is someone else who is uh, luring in the dark, who is trying to push in their energy in your relationship. And this is happening fast, okay? This is happening fast. What is that you need to do? I see that this could be a person who is extremely social and extrovert, okay? I see the energy of this third person, this third party person, to be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, okay? It's a fire sign. They could be extremely sensual, very extrovert, loves to party, okay? They have that aura around them which is very exciting, okay? The opposite sex loves them. Their aura is very sensual, okay? They're very, very attractive. They could be very attractive physically, but I see that their aura is very magnetic, very charismatic, and this is the person who is trying to interfere in your love life, and could be a third party interference for some of you. I'm not going to scare you, but I'm just being honest. I see that for some it could be a past situation, okay? For example, this could be somebody that your partner has been in touch with since a long time, or they have been knowing this person since their childhood, and this person has come again back in their lives. Okay, this person has a past history with your partner. What is your advice? What should you do? The choice is yours. Pile number one, clearly, the lover's card is a clear signal of the choice is in your hands. There is a third party interference here, and your partner has a choice, you have a choice. Okay, your partner is facing a difficult choice that they need to make. The choice is tempting enough to, lure them in the wrong path, and you also have a choice to confront your partner, make things clear, find out what's going on, or the other choice that you have is to just ignore this further as you have been. Okay, if you are ignoring this further, then I see that the universe will create an incident, will create something around the situation that will come as an unexpected blow to you. And that is not a comfortable place to be in. Pile number one. I see that the choice, this is a high time that you need to make a choice in the situation in your love life so that you can sort it out. Okay, it's not too late. I see that you still have time to sort things out before it's too late. You need to act swiftly. Okay, you need to be the Knight of Swords and head over the situation and try to find clarity about the situation as early as possible, because I still see there is hope. Okay, there is hope that you can solve this situation amicably with your partner. Um Answering the question, is this a karmic relationship? Yes, it is definitely a karmic relationship. I see that you have a lesson to learn. You both have a lesson to learn. Okay, this is a sign of a karmic relationship that you are in with this partner of yours. You are facing this situation in your life because you need to understand, you need to learn the lesson of acting before it's too late. Okay, you need to learn the lesson of creating a disturbing or a challenging change in your life yourself, and not wait for the universe to give that blow to you. Okay, by saying that, I mean you need to take action to create a difficult change by destroying something which you are not very comfortable about. Okay, because if you don't, the universe will take its course and do that anyway, and that will come in a very uncomfortable situation because you will not be prepared for such a blow. For example, to make you understand this energy, uh, suppose you are building something with just clay, mud, sand. Okay, no solid materials, just clay, mud and sand. Okay, you're building, and then you know that it has hit the time that it is not going to suffice. It is not going to uh, put up with the wind that is passing. It is not going to put up with the climate change. It is not going to put up, it doesn't have the longevity to last. What I mean to say is, okay, and you know that it is not going to last, but still you're not taking that move, you're not taking that action to destroy it and start building it or repairing it with solid materials, like use bricks or stones to fortify it. So unless you fortify it yourself, if you keep delaying it, if you don't do it, the wind will blow anyway and just turn what you just made into a pile of sand. And that will be very saddening because it will be sudden. Okay, you will not be prepared. There'll not be a date and time that this is going to happen at this point of time. This will be sudden. And this is very difficult to digest compared to if you decide a date and time and put an intention to build your castle with stones and bricks and fortify it so that you don't have to go through the painful way of destruction by the universe or by the wind or by nature. Okay, so that is the energy that I get. Unless you take your action, unless you take action, things are not going to change, and things are anyways going to change. So it's better that you take action, because if you leave it on the universe, things will be uncomfortable and you will not be able to deal with it. It will be very, very painful. Trust me, pile number one. And I don't want you to go through the feeling of going through this tower moment, because this tower card is about a sudden big blow in your life which you're not prepared for. Okay, so pile number one, be cautious. And this is a karmic relationship with your partner, because you are meant to learn this lesson. Your lesson is to take action before it's too late. Get rid of negative patterns, get rid of things that are not meant to last long. Okay, prioritize on quality, prioritize on authenticity, prioritize on things that will build a strong foundation, be it your career, be it your love life, anything. In this reading, we are dealing with your love life, and your advice is to be authentic in your love life, because the show, the false show will not last long, my dear. Okay, the false show of being kind and putting up with all the red flags will not last long in your relationship, and you will finally feel the need to bring a change. Okay, so that is what your advice is, what is your situation, and regarding your karmic relationship with your partner. I hope this was helpful. If it was, drop me a comment. I read each and every comment, so it is difficult for me to reply to all of you, but I definitely make sure to leave a response, maybe a like or a heart, and I read all your comments. So this will be very nice if you leave a comment and say it and tell me and let me know if this resonated with you. Okay, so that I do more of such love readings for you to help you move ahead in your love path. Okay, so let's move to pile number two. So pile number two, whoever chose this pile, let's find out if this relationship that you're in is a karmic one or no. Okay, is this relationship that you are in is a karmic one or no? Pile number two. Is the relationship that you're in is a karmic one or no? What is the situation in your relationship? What are you going through? Pile number two. What are you going through? Pile number two. Spirit guides and guardian angels, please help me find what's going on with pile number two. I see that you are holding on to a certain conversation. Pile number two. Okay, you're holding on to approaching further in this relationship. I see for some of you, I feel that this could be a blocked situation. This could be a pause in your relationship, like there's no contact, there's no communication, or you have blocked your person, or you have been blocked by your person. So I see the situation of lack of exchange of emotions, communication, and there's no exchange of energy. Both of you are holding on to your perspectives. Both of you are holding on to a lot of grudges. Pile number two, for some reason. Your ego is, coming in between, and it's the ego is the main culprit here, which is stopping you from moving forward in this relationship. Pile number two. Okay, it's either yours or theirs. Okay, but it is the ego. There is a lot of ego involved here, and this is stopping you from moving forward in this relationship? What is this ego stemming from? What is this ego stemming from? The ego is stemming from feeling insecure about certain things that you're not comfortable accepting. Okay, this is stemming from a very dark, shadowy side of either of you. Okay, it could be you or your partner. The Seven of Swords is something that we hide. The Seven of Swords is a shadow self. It's a shadow self characteristic that we hide. For example, it's a defense mechanism. Okay, it's kind of putting on a mask because you feel secured putting on that mask. That mask may be ugly, okay, but you don't care because you feel safe when you put on that mask. For example, someone gets very someone projects seems, for let me think of a good example here. Okay, so for example, your partner shows themselves or projects themselves as someone who gets angry at a drop of a hat. Okay, gets angry and they project that as, don't do this, this will make me angry and this will be an ugly situation to handle. So that is what their anger is, something that they put up as a mask so that they can get away with things. Okay, it's a shadow side of them and they put it up thinking that they can walk over the most difficult situations in their relationship, or they can walk over the most difficult situations that make them uncomfortable very easily, just because they can put up that mask. Okay, just by saying that, don't do this, this will make me angry, they can get away with their will of stopping you from doing certain things. Okay, so that is a toxic trait that I see, and that's also projecting into ego of how they communicate with you. Okay, there's a lot of ego involved here, and that is stemming out from this negative feeling of insecurity, this negative feeling of putting up a false mask, a toxic mask, an ugly mask, so that they can get away with something that they want. Okay, complex situation, pile number two. I really sympathize with you on this situation that you're going through. And yes, this is a karmic relationship because this is a certain pattern of karmic relationships that happen very, very often. Trust me, I get a ton of readings every single day, and I see this pattern very, very much persistent in a lot of people's lives. Okay, their partners put up this false mask of ego and a false mask of uh, a shadowy side of them which they can get away with very easily. And that is basically putting a barrier across between you and your partner, because you are not comfortable sharing your perspectives openly, because you're constantly put under that threat and scare of um, having to deal with that kind of a situation. What is the advice that you need to follow? What is your advice on the situation? How can you handle the situation? The moon. Pile number two, I see that this energy is playing, a very difficult, it's very difficult on your mental health. It is very difficult on your, it's hampering your emotional state. The moon is something that deals with our emotions, okay? And this situation is building a lot of fear, scare, and a feeling of being lost. Okay, you don't know what path to take, how to approach further, how to move further in this relationship. You are feeling bewildered. Pile number two, you don't know how to move ahead in this relationship because uh, you don't really see any prospects of things getting any better. Okay, you feel that you're walking a dingy dark path where it's like you're stuck between the deep sea and the devil. It's like this card where you see the crayfish is scared because it doesn't know how to move forward with the dog and the wolf on either sides of the path. Okay, so you are the crayfish and you don't really know how to move forward in this relationship because on one side you want to be in this relationship, you love this person, and on the other side this person behaves in a certain way that keeps you from moving forward, that keeps you from expressing yourself authentically, that keeps you away from um, showing your love to this person, although you love this person. Okay, so there is a lot of grudges that you hold against each other, and there is a lot of ego that is coming in between you both. And I see that your advice to deal with this situation is to wait and watch. Okay, your advice is to wait and watch. Your advice is to wait till the the, the darkest phase that you're in gets over. Hold on, okay? Put a pause. Probably take a break from the situation. Just move away, okay? Do not try to confront this person right now. Do not try to make things better between you and this person right now, because I see that the time right now is not favoring you. Okay, the moon, we just crossed the new moon yesterday, and the moon energies are not favoring you currently, because I see that your emotions are at peak. And to deal with any practical solution to a relationship issue, you need to first calm your mind. You cannot find the perfect solution, you cannot find a practical solution to any problem with a mind that is troubled, with a mind that is emotionally tormented. Okay, so you need to wait for the tides to settle down. You need to wait for the new moon energy. We just went through the solar eclipse and the new moon in Aries, and things are quite turbulent for you right now. Pile number two, so you need to just tiptoe around the situation, play it low, keep away from the situation, try to ignore things, okay? Try to not confront these things. Try to, put your mind away from such things. Whatever is disturbing you, okay? Try to move away emotionally and mentally from things that are disturbing you in this relationship. The more you think about this, the more you hold on to this issue, the more it is going to trouble you for now. Pile number two. Okay, and this is a karmic relationship. It is not going to go. It is not going to go away on its own unless you learn the lesson. Karmic relationships are all about learning your lesson. Unless you learn a lesson that is meant for you, you will not cross a hurdle in your relationship. And that is the seed of karmic relationships. Okay, so I see that your lesson here is to understand that there are certain times where you need to pause and hold on and not get into an argument just because you feel that you are being threatened. Okay, you need to learn to pause. You need to slow down and hold on to your emotions for a certain period of time and wait for the high tides to settle so that you when you approach the situation with a fresh mindset, you will get through it in a much more easier manner. Okay, let me find out a little more on this. Strength, mental strength. The strength is very, very important here, pile number 2, because you need to just pause here, and it's not difficult. It's um, although it's not difficult, it's not easy also. Okay, I understand your situation, I sympathize with you, but it is not, it is not as difficult as you think. Okay, to tame a wild animal like this, like how this woman is. Okay, this woman is being so gentle and being able to tame the lion because of her mental strength, because of the immeasurable, out of the world mental strength that she has. The calmness in her, the patience in her is helping her boost her, that angelic energy, and she is able to tame a lion. So I see that you need to tap into the angelic realm. You need to tap into the power of your mental strength, the power of your patience. Okay, your patience has tremendous power. Just wait it out. Okay, the time will come. There's a saying, every dog has its day, and I see that this applies to you very, very nicely. Pile number 2, just wait for your day. Your day will come. Okay, the darkness will go. It is just a night. It's, you're just going through a dark night soul. Okay, the moon is going to fade away and the sun is going to shine bright very soon. You just have to wait it out. You do not, you absolutely do not have to move forward if you are not safe during the night time. Okay, and this is a night time that you are in your relationship currently, so wait for the dawn to appear. Patience is your key. Patience is your karmic lesson that you need to learn in this relationship. Okay, and this will push you out of your comfort zone. You will not be comfortable doing this. You will not be comfortable staying mum when you feel like, answering back and confronting the situation and getting into a fight and making things worse. But if you do that, if you keep quiet, if you slyly get over this, situation that you're in by just holding on to what you are about to say, you are going to be gifted by the universe. You will receive a gift from the universe which is going to give you a fresh perspective, a fresh new direction. It could be a new relationship altogether, who knows? If you are dealing with a very, very karmic toxic relationship and you are not able to get out, and let me tell you, a karmic relationship will never leave you unless you learn your lesson. So no matter how desperately you want to leave the situation, how desperately you want to get over the situation and this relationship, you will not be able to leave. Even if you leave, this person is going to come back and you will not be able to say no, and things will keep repeat and repeat. It will be on repeat mode endlessly until you learn your lesson. Okay, so you need to learn your lesson of holding on to your thoughts and your verbal communication when it is absolutely necessary. Okay, when you see things are dark and dingy and not heading anywhere safer, you don't feel safe, you don't feel the confidence to, you know go ahead in a conversation in a particular direction that you want, please don't say anything, because it will only push things further in a negative aspect. Okay, and that is not good for you. So your advice here, pile number 2, let me clear it out, let me summarize the situation. Your karmic relationship advice, your karmic relationship lesson here is to have mental strength. Okay, embody this energy of this woman who is trying to tame the lion. You know how much mental strength it takes to tame a lion, how much mental strength it takes to tame a wild beast. That is the energy that you need to embody. Okay, and that energy holds a huge amount of healing for yourself, your relationship, and your heart chakra, so that you can overcome this issue in your life and move forward with a fresh new gift from the universe. This new gift could be a new relationship for a lot of people. Why not? Or it could be a new direction in your current relationship. You suddenly see a huge change in the way your partner reacts to your comments or reacts to certain situations. Okay, probably when you go through the lessons of your karmic relationship, automatically, since you are connected with invisible cords, you are connected to your partner with a lot of cords. You may not see it, but energetically we all have cords that are connected to our soulmates, our karmic partners, our past life partners, and whatnot. And when you heal yourself, when you learn your karmic lessons, you are automatically healing your partner's soul too. Your partner is also going through this lesson of this karmic relationship, and they heal that too. And finally, what happens is you get to start a fresh new relationship with each other, okay? Because you go through your lessons beautifully. So that was your relationship situation. Pile number two. If this resonated, please give please hit the like button and leave me a comment of how it resonated your situation. I would love to read your comments, and subscribe if you haven't, because I post daily videos. Okay, let's move on to pile number two here. Pile number three. So pile number three, whoever chose this pile, let's find out, is this a karmic relationship uh, that you are in? Is this a karmic relationship that you are in? Pile number three. What is the current situation in your relationship? What advice do you need in your karmic relationship? What's happening? What, why, how, all the details in your relationship. Pile number three. My spirit guides and guardian angels, please help me connect with pile number three's relationship. Pile number three. Is this a karmic relationship? What's happening? What's happening for you in your relationship? Pile number three. Pile number three, you have the Four of Cups, and this tells me that you feel very, very stagnant in your relationship. Okay, this is the feeling of discontentment and stagnant, not getting what you love, not getting the satisfaction that you desire, not getting anything that you want in a relationship. This is absolutely tangent from what you think love is. The relationship that you are in, pile number three, is not at all aligned to what you really wanted or what you really think you were looking at. Okay, you went ahead in this relationship with a lot of hope, and you went ahead in this relationship thinking that it'll fulfill you, thinking that it'll make you happy, it'll make you feel content, it'll help you feel that feeling of love and joy that people mostly link with, love. But this is absolutely tangent from what you thought it would be. Pile number three, I absolutely empathize with your situation. Pile number three, I know this feeling is very, very uncomfortable. Okay, this is a feeling of, it's like it's a waste. Okay, you feel wasteful, you feel like it's all rubbish, and it's not a good place to be in. And it's such that you have lost hope in love altogether. Okay, you have developed a feeling that love is not real, and that's not a good feeling to be in. Okay, to an extent that even if someone approaches you to offer you fresh love, you are in no mood to accept it. Okay, if this is your situation, pile number three, Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I post such deep videos every single day. I don't want you to miss out on this. And also hit the like button if you are enjoying this reading and it is resonating with you. Okay, pile number 3. Let me tell you, if you are a subscriber, then I would connect with your energy more deeply, and the readings might come out more meaningful to you next time. Okay, so pile number 3. This is your current situation, and this is the problem that you have in your relationship. Okay, you are not getting what you really, really desired, and you've lost hope and love. Okay, you have lost that hope and desire, or even the need to find new love. Okay, you are so disheartened, you are so stagnant, you're so still in your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is definitely blocked. You're feeling heavy in your chest, you're feeling sad, or you don't feel any emotions. Okay, you are, there's a lot of emotional blockages that you are facing currently. Okay, you don't feel your true self, you don't feel the balance between your head and your heart anymore. Okay, it's like your heart has taken the charge and you're not thinking with your head anymore. Okay, um, you are constantly swayed by a lot of emotional feelings that is arising in you. Okay, there are a lot of high tides and low tides. Okay, and tides are all about feeling high and feeling low. Sometimes you're feeling very high and sometimes you're feeling extremely low, like there is a huge wave that is going on in your heart. There's a huge wave of emotions that are constantly flowing in your heart. And while your relationship is stagnant, your emotions are very much in a turbulence. Okay, you are feeling very turbulent emotionally. You are not in charge of your emotions. You have lost charge, you have lost control over how you feel, because your love life has overtaken your energy. I see that you are yearning for a feeling of, you're yearning for love. You are trying to understand what is it that you want, what is it that will bring a smile on your face, what is it that will fulfill you, what is it, that thing in love that will make you happy. Okay, pile number 3, let me tell you, I see that most of you could be dealing with a water sign person, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay, so I see a lot of water in your reading. So you have the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I see that there is a lot of water energy here. This is a very emotional situation that you're going through. It's a very emotionally draining or emotionally stagnating situation in love that you're going through. Pile number 3. Okay, what is blocking you? What is why are you feeling like this? Pile number 3. Why is it that you're feeling this, the stagnancy and lack of love? Why are you feeling like this? Pile number 3. I see that you're feeling like this because you lack direction. Okay, I see that you're feeling like this because you want to take it in a fresh new direction. Okay, you want to explore this relationship in a different way. Okay, because it is not working out the way you wanted in the current situation. Okay, you want to move away. Either you want to move away from the situation, or you want to try a different way of living. Probably you want to live alone for some time. Okay, probably you are not ready for any second relationship and you just want to step away from love altogether. You want to spend your time balancing your emotions, understanding your need for love, understanding what you need from your lover, what you need from a partner. Okay, you want to get a sense of direction in your love life. Pile number 3. Okay, you want to um, you want to head in a different direction because what you're in right now is very stagnant. Okay, this is not making you happy. What is the advice that is coming out for you here? What is the advice? Too many cards. Pile number 3. What is the advice that is coming out for you in this situation? What do you need to do? What should you do? Pile number 2. You need to go out on a holiday, or you need to just walk away. You need to go away. You need to move away from this person. You need to probably go on a solo trip. By the way, if you haven't watched my new video, where are you traveling next? I'm not sure whether it is up or no. Please watch that video. I see that there is a link that is there's a link between this pile and that video that I have just done. Okay, so that reading is where are you traveling next. There is a spiritual lesson there in that travel plan that you are supposed to make. And I see that your advice is to go on a travel. Your advice is to go either on a pilgrimage to somewhere, to a spiritual site, or to travel somewhere alone to find more meaningful truths for yourself, to find more wisdom for yourself, to find some soulful teachings. It's like you are done with love. You don't want a person in your life at this moment at this moment in your situation. You just want to breathe. You just want to be by yourself. You don't want company. You don't want anyone around you. And that's exactly what the universe is also encouraging you to do. If you feel that you don't want company, you want to be left out alone, you want to have your me time, have your contemplation time, have your introspection time, and spend time alone to understand deeper things in life, then please go ahead with it and take a trip. Okay, I see that the advice from the universe that is coming to you is go somewhere and spend time in introspection to understand what you need. Unless we know what we need, we can't really expect it from a situation, because I see that once you do that, you will get a fresh perspective and the universe will bless you with something new in your life. There is something new coming out in your life very soon. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I see that taking a trip will spark a new feeling of love and joy. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles are falling right under each other, which is telling me that taking this new trip, taking this travel plan seriously, taking this solo travel plan maybe, could be very, very refreshing for you, and it will give you a new opportunity in love. What is this new opportunity about? What is this Ace of Pentacles in your relationship about? The Ace of Pentacles is about someone entering your life. This could be an earth sign for some of you. This could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy entering your life for some of you. Or this could be the energy of feeling confident and ready to give in love. Okay, you will understand that to receive love you need to give love, and you will understand how to give love when you are on this trip. You will gain a new fresh perspective on how to give love, how to share love, how to be nourishing, how to be caring enough so that you attract the similar energies that you are giving out. So it's always give and take in love. You can't be expecting uh, love all the time if you are not giving out the right vibration. If you yourself are giving away, if you yourself are projecting the feeling of lack, the feeling of dissatisfaction, the feeling of stagnancy, bored, not interested, then you will attract the similar vibes from your partner. Pile number 3. and that is what your lesson is. So yes, this is a karmic relationship for you, and the lesson here is to understand what is that fulfills you in your relationship. What is it that you appreciate the most in love? What is most important for you in a love relationship? Okay, what do you expect from a partner? Okay, what are the first three things that you expect from a partner? And the more clarity you get on these aspects, the better your love life is going to be, because you will understand that probably the other person expects those three things from you too. And when you give those three energies out, when you project those three energies out, you will attract similar energies. For example, if you want your partner to be very kind and generous all the time, you need to throw out that energy. You need to be very kind and generous all the time. Okay, because like attracts like in a perfect marriage. Okay, in a perfect when you're trying to attract a soulmate and you have the strong intention of attracting the partner that is truly aligned to your morals, your values, and your thought process, then you will have to put an intention on the fact that what you put out to the universe will throw that back to you. Okay, so if you want a partner who is very understanding, very kind, very compassionate, very empathetic, and intuitive to understand what you feel, when you feel, and why you feel, then you need to have those qualities as well. Okay, you need to show those qualities as well. And that is what your lesson is. You need to understand that to receive love, you need to start giving love first. And that love starts by giving love to yourself first. Okay, you need to love yourself in the way that you want to be loved by someone else. Okay, the more you treat yourself like the way you need to be treated or you want to be treated by your partner, the better your love life is going to be, and the universe is going to gift you this beautiful gift of feeling love one more time and feeling fulfilled and joyful in your love life. Okay, so that is your lesson, pile number 3. I hope this is helpful, and let me know in the comment section if it resonated. um, Thank you for your time and would love to have you back on my channel. So make sure you hit the bell button too, so that you never miss an upload from me. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.